Peace and love to the fam. This is episode 32 of the Get Righteous podcast. Your boy King K. Ruby Uzi and your boy Johnny Esposito. Let's lock in. I love the way it tastes, it's butterscotch. And you can ride it slow like you doing squats. I love my frosted message cherry on top. Surfing, wave riding. It's like a volcano when I slide in. Okay, we in here. I've been rocking boats, Poseidon. With Poppy. I put the flames out. Right, cuz Jazz was good. Waiting for Zito to arrive on the scene. There we go. So won't you follow me to another land? I'll treat you like you already know Ren was goody. How we sounded out there. Hopefully this shit good. Or Wi-Fi and shit start tweaking. Zito, you ready? There it is.
Yeah.
Okay. What's goody? You already.
What's happening?
You already know
What's happening,
shit
Rappy?
was good.
Uh-huh.
I don't know
the
if
Rocky
you popping in tonight, boy. The Bay boys done got. They almost got a comeback,
Right.
though, boy. That boy Brady. I don't know what he be saying to them refs, boy.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
Yeah. I was like, how the Rams gonna give them back this win? They had this shit. It was rough,
cats
man.
get too excited. Cats get too excited, man. You gotta finish. Start and finish out this motherfucker. Right. Good evening. Good evening. What's good?
Exactly. Good evening. Good evening. The evening is good. Lord have mercy.
You already know.
What else is good,
shit, same, just chilling, getting right. Yeah, D. Or now, who playing out there? Was this Kansas City?
That's
Bills and KC.
Yeah, Bills and KC.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
God, Carl in the building. What's good, God?
Yes, sir. I need the Bills to push on through on
Bills.
that one.
Yeah, that'll be.
I need that one.
The Bills.
Absolutely.
Switch things up a little bit.
I need Diggs to be in that game again.
Oh yeah,
he needs that shot.
You know he's different.
Little bit.
A little different. What's good? How y'all doing out there? How was y'all weekend? That's people that came in. Back family always. You already know. How the fam doing? How the fam doing? You know, I'll be, man, springtime. You know, I gotta come back out there.
Oh boy, everybody's solid. You know, good old the Omarion is starting to fall back a little bit, so everybody's dancing a little bit less.
You know, I ain't even go about to get into. I ain't even go and do it. About to go away, fade away.
Oh yeah, man. Everybody good. I figure it's only a matter of time.
Oh yeah. I'll be up real soon. This shit, I ain't giving no date out, but real soon. You already know. Yeah, it's already set. It's set. I'll let you know. I'll let you know before when I landed in. But yeah, no dates out. But I will be there real soon.
Absolutely.
What's the weather looking like? Y'all getting snow up there up north? What it's looking like? It's just cold as hell.
Wendy Williams is out here showing her whole ass.
Definitely.
It's cold.
Definitely.
Like, cold.
Definitely got that ice. I know this shit.
Yeah. Remind me of that Chicago shit just a little bit. Because this is ice. Whew.
I know that's
she out here showing her whole ass. little bit.
Look, I know that's different, man.
Nothing crazy. Little snow flurries here and there, but nothing too crazy.
You know what's the names out? I can't try to. I didn't even send the things out. I'm gonna give it a minute. Then I'm gonna try. Every time I load that screen up, then it starts tweaking. Yeah. I got another few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
few minutes before we get
Uh-huh.
there. Okay, I see. All right, I see you
Okay.
just. You just sent it out. All right.
Hmm? Yeah, I just sent out a couple too.
Word, what's good with y'all though? How y'all feeling? How y'all doing up in the comments, man? How was the weekend for y'all? Football
Yeah, what's
games
the
for y'all squadron.
word? Right.
Who y'all squad? Who y'all squad? So, no, our boys out of there. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's messy out here. A lot of Green Bay fans is
They swore they was going, boy.
woo. They a little swole out here wilding like they
Yeah,
like a
they
family member
swear
died.
they was going, boy. They was like, they just knew it. Look, it's going through. Man,
Talking crazy,
yeah.
boy.
I was like, yeah, okay, what's good? What's good?
Clutch, what up? Like, woo. I needed that one.
Yeah, I was
I,
waiting
I
for
needed
that.
Rodgers to lose that one. Yeah.
I don't know. I was like, they would have got past that one, then I don't know.
Right. Right. Just like I was like Brady will always be my guy. You know, he's a
Right.
Michigan guy at the end of
Facts,
the day.
facts.
So, but
Time for look.
the way the parlays work, I had to roll with the Rams because
Yeah.
they just had too many holes in their shit. Like it was missing, Godwin and shit, and key dude off of the line, the
Damn,
right
still
tackle. I
almost
forgot
pulled
his
it
name.
on. That's how you know. That's how you know.
Yeah, yeah,
Look, still almost pull it on. That's how you know. They was set trying to go for another one out this train.
bro. When Evans beat Ramsey, I was like, I'm sitting there watching the replay. I'm like, you slowed up. I know you slowed up because you can't tell me that
Yeah.
Evans is just as fast as Ramsey. Like, bro,
Man,
stop.
ain't no days off, like man.
Akers dropping the ball
Right on the
everywhere. I
Rams.
was like, yo,
Facts.
what
Word.
the
Run
fuck?
honey. Run honey. Run honey. Yeah, word. Because we never know, boy.
Word.
That damn Brady on the field.
Out of control.
That damn Brady on the field, boy. Yo, what's going on there?
Mm-hmm. He had my jaw on the floor. I was
Yeah,
like,
I didn't even
yo,
watch.
what
All I
is
did, I
happening?
seen somebody post up like, "Yeah, this game over. Rams good." Next thing you know, they like, "Oh, Brady." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know who said that." I'm like, "Y'all already know what time."
Right. Had to stage that late comeback.
Yeah,
That's
facts.
just
We
what he
got lucky when they
does.
got their ass right, or when they got their ass right. They
Absolutely.
was good. Thanks.
Peace, family.
But yeah, definitely. They ain't got it right.
Yeah, man. I was just thinking, I was like, last time we was on, I was getting over
Oh
my
yeah,
COVID
yeah.
battle.
Words, you good now? I have a little sniffy rookie.
You know what's crazy? They they said like once, well, this specific strand or whatever, after you get over it, you got like a lingering cough and shit like that. And I'm like,
Right.
I feel it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yo, if you literally are in a place where you got that crazy mucus backup, like you eating all the stuff that creates
Right.
mucus, drinking stuff, this shit
Oh
will get
yeah,
you up out
yeah.
of here.
Gotta fix that.
Well,
Right.
luckily I was,
I mean, shit.
I was already off
Okay, the
that shit.
Bills is up, or the Bills winning right now.
Hell yeah.
They
Oh, they
was.
was. But yeah, let's go Bills, goddammit.
Was. Oh man.
Fuck the Chiefs.
I want to hear no was. I got
Man,
my boys from Buffalo now on the Facebook talking about that.
Yeah, man. It's just taking folks up out of
Yeah.
here.
No, y'all
ASAP.
right. If your system not right, you doing the right stuff. 14-14. Oh man, come on, Bills. It's gonna be a good one though. You know, both them teams wasn't trying to get. They ain't gonna give up no easy fight. Chiefs or Tampa Bay, they was both trying to get back there. That just started. All right. Damn,
Mm-hmm.
that's moving time. What time did they start playing? Shit, moving time. Shit.
Right?
I thought they game was like 8:37 already. Huh?
9:30.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Started
Yeah.
at
That's
6:30.
about right.
Yeah, that shit about to be done.
You
But
already
yeah,
know.
man.
Bring them in.
So you ready? Get it. Episode 32. Get Righteous Podcast, where everybody welcome in. Appreciate you for being here. That is your man King Hero up top. I am your man Zito. This episode is brought to you by BC Marketing LLC, as well as Blazing that 420 Medicals LLC for all of your custom needs. You see the gentleman up top. We are talking hoodies. We are talking hats. We are talking shirts, pants, socks, whatever you can put on your body, whatever you want customized. I don't care if it's a curtain in your window, in your house, or a drape in your 18-wheeler. You see the man up top, and he will customize it for you. For all of your marketing needs, digital marketing, email marketing, social media management, flyers, menus, logos, you come see me. I will take care of you. All right? And that's that.
Just send out a few more just in case.
Yes, sir. So we have gathered here on this lovely day
He good. Right.
to talk about the toxicity of social media, specifically in the areas of politics and relationships and business.
Facts.
Three hotspots of where this shit is the most toxic, the most draining, the most spicy. And I'm just going to say this. Before we get into this shit, we obviously, this is a lovely area for folks to come and shoot their shit. You understand? This is a place where we can have these conversations.
That's
all right?
good, bro.
So don't. So it's not one of those things where it's like, oh, our beliefs are the way, the this, the only, the that. No.
Word.
Come shoot your shit. You know, have a little area where you can go live and all of that good stuff with us.
Yeah, word.
Let's
Let's
chop it
get
up.
it.
Let's conversate.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. So, toxicity of social media.
Start. Where
Where
y'all
would you
want to
like to
start?
start?
Which one y'all want to start on? What you said? You said tips,
What's good, brother?
business,
Rams and Niners. I love it.
and Cali teams.
I love
They
it.
about to be getting busy. Word,
Battle for the West Coast.
That's
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
Who you want to go with? We can start with. Go ahead. Start with.
I got you. All right. So I figure since we are on this lovely social media platform, we can start with social media. We can start with the area that gets affected the most, and I'm going to say that is relationships. God damn it. The toxicity of relationships on these platforms. My people, we got to start doing better. I'm serious. We got to do better. We got to stop getting mad, getting angry, and mean tweeting, subliminally dissing motherfuckers on Facebook, on the Instagram, on the stories, on the Twitter. Lord have mercy, we got to do better. We got to stop tipping the pitch and letting everybody in our business, because at the end of the day, man, whatever you got going on is whatever you got going on, right? Like, but when you open it up on social media, bruh, that
Yeah,
is now that was public domain.
yeah.
Now
Yeah,
everybody's in your
you
shit.
can't be talking about such and such said this. I said something about my, you know what I mean, relationship. Or I heard like yo, the way they do on the so you can tell. That's how I know. Like I just sit back now and I just watch stuff and you can tell when it's Rock. You already know that.
Baracus.
Yeah, none of that. You was getting real high. You smiling. Thought I was about to go get that ring, wasn't you? And so that
And
I
don't
want
I
to
don't
hear.
want
No,
to
I don't
hear
care
it.
about that.
Ram. Oh, we got beat
Home,
by a
everybody who
JV.
lost is at home, but don't matter. Like yeah,
All
man,
right.
you can tell when someone is going at somebody. Like it's not even to the point no more to where they just trying to make it. Throw a little off-load meme up or a little off-load post up. Like, bro, y'all out wilding. Like
Right.
people know exactly who you dealing with. So you think when you start firing
Right.
off, rather you think you just doing it, you know what I mean, in the cut or on the low, or people don't really realize. Come on, that's what people is following to tell what you're doing in life, because that's what you're doing on Facebook. You just telling everything you're doing, everything about your relationship, sickness, job, family, all come on there. So then when you hear about this stuff, well, I'm not in town, or let's just say for our town, you know what I'm saying? If you hear about business in town or someone talking about your business or why such and such
Right.
saying this, come on now. Come on now. I'm on this Instagram. I'm on this. If you still tweeting, you probably tweeting paragraphs. You on Facebook doing paragraphs and memes and memes or whatever you call them and all types of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's wild. But what you gotta understand too, like man or female, if everybody else could see that at the end of the day, whether you dealing with that person or not, what you think that's going to do for you when you trying to move on? People already know what you about and what you off of. So if you blasting your relationship, blasting what's going on in your life, this, that, and put all over social media, the next person is just going to look, I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why would I kick it with that person? Or why would I get personal with that person? Rather it's friendships, anything. It ain't got to be no relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mhm.
how it's wild.
That's the craziest shit to me, because people do the shit, and you see it more time. You see it every single day. You can always tell who's going through something, who's going through what, just by statuses that they put up, or the little sneak ass diss that they try to do, whatever the case may be. And then they turn around and be like, "But I don't know why I have all this toxicity in my relationship."
Right,
Because
right.
motherfucker, you let it in. Let that energy in. Like, you opened yourself up to that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be letting off shots on the damn in your damn status or whatever the case may be. Folks see shit and be like, huh. You feel me? Like, come on, man. Folks gotta
That's wild.
we gotta do better when it
Wow.
comes
And
to
I
this
just
shit.
seen something about that. We'll probably talk about that on the next one a little later on. But I got to look into it. But I see what's going on, though. I seen your question and I just seen something about that.
Mm, gotcha. But yeah, man. I mean, and to be fair, it's it affects relationships on every level. Not just people who are in a relationship together, but shit, family shit, above all else, friendships, it's a quick killer, bro. Like, like you literally are best served to keep your
Yeah.
shit off of social media. Yeah, like
Personal
literally.
things. Like, you know what I mean? Try not to, you know, you gotta find, I
First of
mean,
all,
we
what?
all gotta have somebody that you can kick it with, that you can tell somebody something. Tell it to that person. You know what I mean? Like, if it's real, real personal, deep,
Right.
man, keep people out your. Oh, yeah, man, keep people out your business.
Well,
What you want. That's why I
you
say I
got
post what
to.
I want. I
Like,
post. Yeah, you know what I mean? But I know you're not about to get nothing in
mm-hmm,
full as far as, you know what I'm saying, detail as to what's going you're gonna get what's needed. You know
mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like
Exactly. Don't put it out
exactly.
there. Like, I'm like, what you
Exactly.
doing? Like, you gotta get this shit right.
Sounded like
You gotta
I've been
get
on the block
it
of the spree.
together. Seriously, man, I don't know how many times I gotta tell folks. Like, when it comes to, speaking, using your words become things, all of that shit,
Right.
universal law, all of that.
Yeah,
what you put out comes
that's,
back. Especially you that shit talking and all of that other shit. That shit come right
yeah,
back, and it
exactly.
comes back in
Right.
many forms.
Wait, so yeah, we haven't made a camera straight, but now, like you said, yeah, that's what honey.
Mm-hmm. That's unfortunate. I've seen a lot of shit go sideways off of that. I've seen it in business. That's a whole other aspect. You know what I'm saying? I've seen founders and CEOs, getting angry and from small businesses all the way up. You know what I'm saying? And it's I'd be trying to tell folks, and it's like I've talked to some of them one on one. Like when people are tuned into your shit, once you hit a certain level, you become an influencer, whether you want to be or not. You understand? But it's brand representation at the end of the day. When people say your name, they think of what's attached to you. You know what I'm saying? So when you are on these socials and talking a little shit about this other business or whatever the case may be, or infrastructure of this or whatever the case may be and everything, the buyers, the people who you want, the customers are looking at that and they're like, yo, or people who may want to do
Right.
business with you, they'd be looking at you like, bruh, if you willing to do this, I ain't perfect. So what if something
Right.
fucks up between us? So you gonna drag me through
Right.
the
Right.
mud? You gonna drag
Exactly.
my business through
Exactly.
the mud?
Thanks. Right.
Don't shoot
Right.
yourself in the foot like that. I be saying that shit all the fucking time. Like little folks be doing little sneak disses business wise and everything like that. That's why with me, I try to address shit. Even when I'm making content,
Right.
I address shit. And it's like it's never I'm never coming from a place where I'm talking shit directly to somebody. You understand? What I'm doing is exploiting the mindset so that you see it, so that you be like, oh, word. That's what I don't need to do. I don't be on this type of
Right.
shit.
Right.
Let me get
Exactly.
this,
Makes sense. You see how I
you know.
post? I just post so you gonna be one way, or you know what I mean, or this way. Like you know what I'm saying? You gonna get two options at all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Left, and go
Mm-hmm.
another way, or you gonna come right one way that's you know what I mean, a straight path, and people gonna deal with you. You know what I'm saying? And
Yep,
it's like you said, when it
absolutely.
comes to business, the business part of stuff, you dealing with somebody that dealing with somebody with business, and hey, it don't go right and it's out. That's cool. Keep that between you know what I mean. Y'all handle that and do that because what you don't know too is just like to tell you when you're in a job. When you go to another job or you have an interview, you don't talk about that job you was at. You don't talk about bad about that job you just left. Or what that employee, what is that person doing? If you start talking bad about a company that you just left from, and then you come to this company, what you think that company is thinking already in their head? Well, if this don't work out here, work out with us, they gonna be on. They gonna be, you know what I mean,
Exactly.
telling business like you know what I'm saying, or
Right.
that. So you know what I mean. You think you getting the up, or you blasting something or putting somebody out there, whatever. You automatically, like you said, it's your character, it's your image, your name. You know what I'm saying. You're gonna hurt yourself, gonna hurt somebody else.
Yeah.
Learn how to deal with shit, deal with that person, business, or whatever it is that you're dealing with. You know what I mean. Get that over in the ball, and then go ahead and
Mm-hmm.
carry your energy on. Because like you said, you're gonna spit something, and it's guaranteed it's coming back. It's not, there's no ifs or no what. I mean, we study this shit. We study universal energy and all that shit. It's coming back. You know what I'm saying? All the spells, words is
Right.
witchcraft. What you speak and say is actually what you heading for. Your energy aiming for. If your shit is ugly and negative, I'm guarantee you gonna get it back. And then don't start asking, waking up, oh, why this is happening, why that's happening, and change your shit up. I'm saying change your shit up. You
Got
know
to.
what I mean? Wake up, put a smile on your face, walk by a couple few people and say hello. You know what I'm saying? And brighten up somebody's day. And watch 2 days somebody do the same for you. Like you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Learn how to test the universal laws before you think you just got a grasp of something. Like you know what I mean? And if you don't, then you need to get heed to it
Right.
because you're gonna be one of them people wondering why. You know what I'm saying? well, damn, I wasn't doing this or doing that, but maybe you were saying this and saying that, or maybe you know what I mean. Your energy was putting off this and putting, you know what I mean, and doing that. Up here, you were thinking, nah,
Right.
like you know what I'm saying, but what you're doing and giving off through action and words, you know what I'm saying, you putting that out. That's universal.
Absolutely. And 100%. Ashley, definitely on that. Lawyers look at accounts all the time. That's literally a part of the screening now. People go hit your socials ASAP because it's a direct
Yeah, I had
representation
somebody
of yourself.
from my job, like where I'm at, and they was in another building, and you know they had another position in another building where we met, like you know what I mean, like the to check exchange numbers was good because you know we work and you know might have to go to different buildings and had a third, but then once they started asking me on social media, like a few hours went by, and it wasn't like a person that you know that you would think that would be like that, like you know what I'm saying, it's a regular chill cool person, but after a while I'm like wait, heck no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, on the Get Righteous podcast, yeah, you can stay on there, but my page is block, block, block. Like, you know what I'm saying? You getting off because what I do personally and outside of this clock ain't got shit to do with you. You know what I mean? And I don't know you and don't want to get to know you. You know what I mean? We're going to know each other because of this job, and that's that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they on them accounts. They want to check. They want to snoop. Or what such and such doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or what can I use? You know what I mean? As leverage. I know people be wanting.
Absolutely. Like, folks literally be shooting themselves in the fucking foot. I've watched 3 people last year alone lose deals with small businesses based on their social media presence. This is why, for me, when it comes to the branding aspect of things and you know creating people's digital footprints and building businesses out and shit like that, I take that shit so serious
Right.
because that's everything. Like literally everything. You know, like when you get in front of these people for your meetings, especially when you're talking expansion, especially when you're talking about literally leveling your business up, when you're talking to these banks for loans, all of that shit. One of the first things that they're gonna do is
Right.
go check your footprint, and you can kill your shit
Yeah,
faster than
exactly. That's why
anything.
you see. That's why I didn't just go ahead and feel like when the loans is right here for my business. But you see, I called you like I ain't about to fill this out. I need to make sure everything that's gonna be tried, everything they gonna look at, so they ain't getting nothing. This is for my business. I'll make sure everything they look at is only for the business, on fresh business. So we're gonna have them out. No, not me in the business. This is strictly separate. Like you know what I'm saying? Because no way. Like you said, I was like, oh, about to fill it out. I'm like, well. Nah, I need to get all my business stuff first. Let me hit zero before they start trying to walk all through stuff like, oh, what you got going on? Nah, we ain't doing that. yeah, yeah,
Nah, it's no good. So folks definitely got to get that shit together. And then, of course, politically, the toxicity on these damn apps. Oh man, bruh. I know you be talking your shit 1,000 miles an hour.
word.
Oh my, you might have been blocked the most for talking your shit.
I've probably been the
Lord have
most loved
mercy.
person on social media. Well, all and within people that we know within the last 2 years.
Oh man, I'll be looking at my messenger. I got a message for him. What happened? They got me again. I'm like, oh, there we go. I'm like, again, goddamn, boy, you ain't said nothing. What's happening? What's going on?
Yeah, I got it to the point to where it was like, you already know. I said it though. I'm about to go in. I said it. I knew I was about to go hard. I was banned for like 90 days, like 3, 4 months at one time because I was just going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Dropping. It was like, we got to get him off. You know what I mean? But hey, I had to drop what I had to drop and then see what's going on now. You know, saying people want to refriend the request, you know what I'm saying? Want to DM, want to know what's going on, want to hear something, want me to spit something. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
nah, I'm good. I'm done and past that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I dropped, said what I had to say. I told y'all what was going on. We talked about, um, you know, COVID and all that, you know what I'm saying? We talked about presidential elections, all that. Shit, Democrats, Republicans, we did all that. We mashed it down in line form, like, you know what I'm saying? I ran it down the timeline on them. Just like this, back to back. I had cats calling me, family members, older family members, everybody. Well, why you say this and why you that? You want to know why? Let me go live. And go live, you know what I mean? Let who come in.
Here's the shit. Here's the shit. In terms of the toxicity, right? Me personally, I over on Twitter, right? Since Twitter should be used for getting news and all of that good shit, because it's fast paced. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to keep up, because people are updating that shit literally like every 2 seconds. When it comes to the politics, when it came to this last election and the whole build up and shit like that, that was one of the hottest times to be on social media because of how divided everybody is. Yeah, with the whole Trump shit, the whole Uncle Touchy shit, right. Biden, pardon me.
Humpty Dumpty, Uncle Touchy. Yeah. You
are. I lost a good 750 followers from talking my shit, just from keeping it a complete ban about right. Both sides of the aisle. I went from 4,000 followers to fucking 3,200 to 3,000. Like, bruh, yeah. y'all are this pressed over this shit? Okay, cool. But guess what? I don't care, because I can build it back. I care less about that shit. When it comes to talking and speaking the truth, if I'm losing followers, if the truth bothers you, I'm completely with the shit. Man, I care less. I care less. You feel me? But when it gets to the point that it's at right now, right? Especially over on TikTok, I follow a bunch of dudes, you know what I mean? Activists, truth seekers, truth tellers, all that good shit. It's to the point where people are swatting people. Now, if you don't know what swatting is making up a story because you don't agree with somebody's opinion and informing the authorities. This dude was doing a live over on TikTok, and the SWAT team showed up to his house and literally kicked the door in on his family, his kids, his wife, based on a conservative not agreeing with his point of view, to the point where they called the cops and said that he was going to kill his whole family. Wow. That's the level.
I mean, I can't say, you know what I mean? I definitely can't say it's not true, because shit, I was in Texas and I was out there staying with my with the bro. Everybody know my bro Young Pharaoh, and I know, you know what I mean? Like, constantly, like, cats was calling the police stations, all them telling me tripping, got hostages, the police showing up, all types of wild stuff, asking them, you know, the kids and stuff is good, and he asking them, like, where y'all getting these calls from? Like, where these people call from? He like, we can't tell you what. He's like, well, you know, I ain't talking to y'all, this and the third. Like, how you not gonna tell me who called and this and the third? And like, oh, well, it came from out of state, like New York and shit like that. So, you know what I mean? This people from his home city. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this man in Texas, this people from his home city, all the way in, you know what I mean, Buffalo, or all the way, you know what I mean, in another state, and calling and trying to, you know, stop people moving just because, like you said, they don't go with, you know, what's being said, or, you know what I mean, got their own opinion about things. The only way you're gonna get to that point, to me, is when you know something is facts and there's nothing you can, you know what I mean, nothing you can do about it. The only thing you can do, you know what I'm saying, is take it in, and then, you know, that for a lot of people, they can't eat that, like, you know what I'm saying. So next thing, like you said, is to go ahead and, you know, try to sabotage somebody's, you know, platform and stuff like that, which is crazy. So, you know what I mean, like I said,
but that much people are invested in this social media shit. It's a literal emotional extension of people. Like, to the point where, let's think about it. In terms of the kids, they've started to disable the like buttons on Instagram and shit like that, so people can't see how
Yeah,
many likes you got, because it's destroying kids'
yeah,
self
and that's
confidence.
wild though too. That's wild. That's the day and age, man. Like, and then they put movies out just for that. Like they put the movie out. I just took my that robot movie that they had the little things, whatever, and like everything was hooked to the Wi-Fi to that little robot. Like everything you said was loaded up. You like, you know what I'm saying, to your people, your likes and all that. And then they put these movies out just like that, explaining it. Like, and that's what we live in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not popping on social media, if you're not, you know what I mean, jumping on this, if your likes not up this and the third, you dead, man. You know, not important. And these kids is
Right.
following these so-called you know, actors or entertainers and shit. It's like anything else. Like, you know what I'm saying? We
Right.
just had a different breed of entertainers while we were growing up. So yeah, we had some wild ones, but a lot of the people that we watched growing up, they was doing what they had to do, but they was speaking something else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dropping something on us. So we at least stay right. You know what I mean? You got these ones out here now, they don't care. Because for them, it's about the likes. And you know, and who this at a third, so you think they
Wow.
really care
Yeah.
about what they putting out and what your kid watching or what your kid following? Heck no. Like, you know what I'm
Folks really be so pressed over these socials that they are acting out in real life. Like a couple years ago, Pops retired from the high school. Like a kid basically hung himself over this shit, over some shit that was going on in somebody's comment section
saying? Yeah,
about
no.
him.
That's,
Like, yo,
yeah,
y'all are
bugging,
bugging.
bugging. They got a, that, they shoot, they got a movie on that too. Got a movie on that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that,
Toxic shit. And it's like I'm not in that boat yet, but I pose these questions to the parents like yourself. Like, what are you going to do for yours? Because these kids specifically, these kids are some evil
I
motherfuckers
tell
these days.
mine all the time. Any day. If a kid not friendly or you know the energy is off, don't bother them. Tell them, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool to have other friends, you know what I'm saying? So you stay away from it. It's just plain,
Mm,
you know what I mean? I gotta just remind them as much as I can. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't go off about what nobody like or what nobody doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to explain that to my 6-year-old, you know what I'm saying? He was asking, he somebody about, gifts and around that, that times and stuff. And I'm like, look, what you get in life is what you get in life. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't never count your blessings or what you got on because of nobody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's the way life is. And once you get
right,
that right now at that early age, you're going to be good. You know what I'm saying? Because if you get that now, you're going to be good. I don't care what nobody got. No kids, no none of that. No likes, no phones, no none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't care. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? That's not for you to care about. If it's your friend, then obviously y'all gonna talk and you know what I mean, and y'all gonna talk and have fun about it. But if it's not your friend, you know what I mean, you're gonna know. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna know somebody picking with you. You're gonna know somebody trying to, ask you just to see what you got and what you doing, you know what I mean? And those not your friends. Like, you know what I mean? Them people not your friends. And you gonna learn that now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right now. You know what I mean? Early age. We're not waiting. Saying we just not know get 13,
yeah,
we about to sit down and have this talk now. We do this here from the beginning at the gate. You know what I'm saying? And same with the oldest, you know what I
yeah.
mean? Since he was young. Wait.
Especially because they be so eager to get on these apps. Like, I don't know. This should
Yeah.
be so bad on these apps. I don't know. I really feel like they should have an age
Yeah,
restriction.
from even letting parents like make kids pages, you shouldn't even be able to do it. They should delete them shits. Straight up. I mean,
Seriously,
if
because
I was the people running
what's
social media, like you
going
said,
on?
like,
Like,
yeah, like if you go post your kids or whatever, you can do it as an adult or whatever on your page, like, you know what I'm saying? But if that's what you choose, but as far as like kids having a page or even adults running just a whole kids page, now we not even we ain't even rocking with that. You know what I mean? Especially not just on no regular tip or nothing like that. You know what I mean? If they doing a little sports thing or something like that, I can see in certain ways, in certain forms. Like, you know what I mean? But when they get out of hand, that's really looking for likes, and you know
Mm-hmm.
everything you doing is for the gram. Everything you doing is like, you know what I'm saying, is for this. I gotta get my phone. I gotta have my tablet. Like, you know what I mean? I gotta do this. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah,
All right. Like it's wild, man. It's wild. And out of everything,
yeah,
you
it's
know,
just
we talked about the business aspect, the talked about the relationship aspect. This political shit though, this shit literally, think about it. Shit got so toxic politically from the ages of 18 and up that conservatives felt like they needed their own fucking app. They needed Parler. You feel what I'm saying? To go talk their shit. Now, here's my shit. Right? We know why. We know the censorship and blah 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 blah.
right.
Cool. I'm good on that. You know, in terms of truth tellers, bending the algorithm to get behind everything and
Right.
you know speak a little bit of truth. But when you allow this shit to start a radicalized movement where they started that there's a all right, let me preface this. There's a documentary on HBO Max that talks about the shit. It's like 2 hours, 4 hours at the Capitol or some shit like that, where they specifically talk about how all of these Proud Boys and Knowledge Keepers and whatever the fucking name, all these white supremacist groups, they was meeting on Parler days before the whole insurrection shit and planned all of this shit out, right? That whole entire time, I'm like, yo, look where we are at as a people. Because if we did that shit, if we as a people did
You are.
that shit, you know what would happen?
You are. That been more. Right.
Motherfuckers think it's bad battling motherfuckers talking about, oh, anti-vax, or you know, body rights, no body rights, abortion, no abortion, shit like that, and shit get toxic as fuck out of that. You want to talk about people coming together for positive gain and shit like that? You know what? You know what them conservatives would have did if we
Told
would have
you
pulled some
the
shit off
martial
like that.
law this joint. It would have been on shutdown. They would have shut everything down out there. Well, y'all don't know. Y'all just don't know.
Shit is wild. I'm like, yo, what?
And then people, wow, oh, I see people
Like it's
posting up like,
crazy.
hey, nobody getting jail time, this and the third for the capital stuff and all that. I'm like,
Mm-hmm. Right. And that's the shit though, in terms of the toxicity. Yet the people who were defending January 6th, when they stormed the Capitol and did all of these things, and their arguments would be, and I'm sitting there reading this shit, right? So like, just call it for what it was. They terrorists like a motherfucker. They was jumping all over shit, kicking down doors, tried to, you know, get at the whole Capitol Police and all of this shit, right? They were like, yeah, but, and their argument to me was, yeah, well, what about when the Panthers showed up?
yeah,
What
what?
about when the Panthers showed up? Well, you know, when they had their guns out and everything like that, and they went to the Capitol. Oh, you mean it was open carry,
Yeah, that's when
literally,
overcarry was.
and
Fact.
were loaded? Not loaded, but you know, they
Right,
wasn't on
facts,
ready.
facts,
They
facts.
wasn't ready to
That's
go.
when all that stuff.
They knew the gun law. That's different. Do you consider yourself conservative or liberal or middle? I am none of the above, Baracus. I am an equal opportunity, call you out on your bullshit person. I don't fuck with the right side. I don't fuck with the left side. Anybody in between is a fence rider. I think for myself, I do what is in the best interest of me and mine. That's it. I'm able to. see the bullshit on both sides. Like I said, this whole election, I told folks from the rip, like, fuck Trump, yes, 100%. But fuck Biden, too. I don't like that
Right?
motherfucker.
They say, "Oh well, you must want us to go for the other dude." I'm like, nah, I'm stating facts of what one is doing, and then I'm stating facts of what the other is doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm stating the bullshit that they doing. So what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I hit him. He like, what? Oh yeah, told y'all. I ain't going for nobody, goddamn it. I go for self. I keep telling y'all that. Go for self and your people. Whoever you can build with, y'all better get together. You better start building. You better start getting right. You better start getting prepared. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And that is the most toxic shit. You be seeing the shit play out. You be seeing these knuckleheads, these representatives in Congress, they be jumping on Twitter talking cash shit to each other. I'm like, look at these niggas. Like, what is happening? What are y'all doing? Like, what? Ted Cruz, yo. I had that, like, whenever he tweeted, I went to go read it. I'm the right hand of God. And I would read everything that he's talking about. And I'm like, you Eddie Munster looking at this motherfucker, like, what is you, like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Dude is terrible. Both terrible. AOC talking her shit on Twitter, like, yo, what? Is this what you meant by progressive?
Where we at? Ask some people now. You see, I asked a question, but nobody answered nothing. So I just stopped. I just stopped posting about it. I said, "Oh, I guess they don't want to come out no more now. They don't want more opinions. They don't want.
Right.
They don't want to answer no questions. They in the cut now."
Folks be running their mouth on these apps because they ain't been punched in the face.
That's all early.
Literally. I'd be like, y'all need to remember, talking indirectly can get you directly fucked up. Yeah,
Facts.
Cruz is trash. Like,
that's 100.
All of them are. Cruz. What's the majory lady, Marjorie, whatever her name is. Trash.
Share cares. Facts. You already know.
Like, bro, this nigga's crazy.
Out they mind. You know this.
But yo, like, social media, man. This is what is like. This is what it's come down to. Literally, there is something to argue about every single day. We ain't gonna talk no sports shit because of sports. You know, folks be mad. Folks be letting off they toxic fandom. You're like, whoa, Bucko, relax.
Me alone, I'll curse one of y'all ass. Well, boy, when it's time to come back with the heat.
Woo-wee.
When it's time to come back with the heat, boy, they all like that. They all like that. So you already know. That's why we gotta get ready to go hit the Facebook now. I gotta go see what's going on. I know y'all on there throwing some sublims at me. We're about to lock it right now to see what those gonna be doing exactly what we was talking about tonight. About to be going on right now when we get up off this joint. But how y'all feel about tonight? Any questions, anything, y'all know what I mean? Let us know before we go ahead and close out and let Zeke do what he got to do and load this up for the people.
Lord have mercy.
Word.
I feel like this is just one of them topics that it's always a good one because it's just always prevalent. Like, it's always going on. It's always
100. That's
facts.
Facts. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Well, I see they trying to skip us up a little bit, so I'm not going to hold y'all too long because we're going to make sure they don't try to, when we start going in. When we start going in, boy, they want to cut us. They want to chop us before we even get it going on. You know what I mean? Y'all.
It's like, oh, no, y'all can't have that. Y'all can't have that.
We about to that in the night. Good build. You already know what time it is. This was episode 32. 33. We
Yeah.
getting close to that 40. You already know when that 50 comes, you know what I mean? We gonna be man.
That that number 33, that
Yes,
master number.
yes. You have to break down some.
Mm,
Oh,
mm, that
yeah,
foundational number.
so we're gonna may have a special different one for y'all. Just coming up for the 33. You already know, bro. That's bro, family.
Or you
That's what
already
it
know,
is.
brother.
Always, you know how it is. You know what it is.
Yes, ab- absolutely. We got a whole lot more in store. Folks just don't know yet.
About
They
to get
gonna
it.
know
They
real
about to
soon.
get it. We about to drop some.
We're not, we're not of that cloth that, oh, I just got to keep putting out shit to make it look like we doing something, make it feel like we doing this. You'll see the results. That's it.
Yeah, you
Just
know
see
what?
it.
Yeah, we gotta get that Zito. Yeah, you gotta. I gotta find some of it on here. So I got my old laptop, but you already know we got to find you.
Oh,
We got
word. That's that joint.
facts.
That's that joint. But we'll have it for next
Yeah,
week.
facts. Words,
I
Zito.
can
You
promise you that.
get it to me in the email, and when we come on and outro, I got you. So if you already know, I got you. We got you. Facts. Facts.
Absolutely. But yeah, man. Absolutely. Also, great. That was a great episode, a great show the other night with who was that?
Oh,
Carl Tech was
Ken
there?
text the God.
Ken
STR the
Tex
great
God. There you go.
God.
Yeah, yeah. I for that show.
Definitely.
For
If you
that show.
tuned in too, thanks for tuning in. Went on to the another podcast, another platform. Represented for us. You know what I mean, and got it in. I know we got some clips up, and if not, we'll repost it for y'all. I know it's on their YouTube page. The whole I think the whole show should be up there. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, word. Yeah, got a couple calls, couple messages. You know what I mean? People said it was on point, so y'all already know. Y'all know what's up. It's up.
Right.
Already, y'all know it's
Absolutely. Get that cross branding going. I was like, all right,
let's
let's
get it.
do it
Word. We
then.
got more coming. We got more
Mm-hmm.
coming. So y'all already
Absolutely.
know. Matter of fact, oh yeah, we will. We'll be cross expanding our platform next week. We'll drop something. No, this week. So we'll probably drop something tomorrow or definitely Tuesday to let y'all know about the show that will be on Wednesday.
Much love, Mike.
How you doing, Queen? Yeah, so we'll definitely
Absolutely.
we'll be letting
Virgo
y'all know
tag.
Monday. Much love, fam. You already
I
know.
love it.
Monday or Tuesday, we're letting y'all know about the we'll be on another show. Me and Zito will be featuring on another song, co-feature, another show.
Oh, hell yeah.
So get
Yes, sir. I'm looking
to
forward to
that.
that.
That's
Looking
on
forward
another
to that one.
platform. These my peoples. They subjects be, you know what I mean, be going into it. They be on some good joints, some comedy joints, some questionnaires, all types of stuff. It's wild. Yeah, so y'all about to see us. You know what I mean? Jump on this platform. Hold it down with the king and the queens on that platform, and it's going down, man. As always, we thank y'all, love y'all for coming through. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get ready. I gotta piece this up and get this saved so Zito could do what he gotta do for if he hit me something. I don't see it yet. And then
Right.
but, y'all just,
They be on
DM
concept.
us, send us concepts, send us questions. Get ready for the next show. That's Sunday, y'all know 8. And then we'll be dropping the flyer and we'll be going live. Me and him together, like I said, Monday or Tuesday, to let y'all know about Wednesday when we jump on this other platform is going down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely.
Fact.
Watch your stories.
Watch your stories. Stay in tune. Love y'all. Y'all already know. We don't really feeling now. Acting like it's spiritual, but waiting on the mirror. You can hear the God, and you nigga when you hear the feeling like damn, you crazy, yo, what shit.
let me take it slowly. I know my 42 people walk that, and I'ma speak this knowledge into all my people back. Chilling in the cup, keep my enemies in all black. And people listen plus, you can tell them that you're Taliban. You already know who you should get for the seat. Since the 90s, I was taught to ride for my people. So under no circumstance, we cannot fold. Even summoned up hot, while they skin turn to mold. I told you hard-headed motherfuckers used to listen. We out here, and we moving right, we on the mission. We about to shake the system up and put it in submission. It's been too many years, and they out here still lynching. Hey, better listen when he talk.
We up out of here, family. Y'all know what it is. Thanks for locking in. Tito's about to say this. You know I'll be hitting you. Peace.
Yeah.